there! If you are tuning in for the first time, this is Romance in the Media, and I'm Amber Adams, a romance writer. You look like you could be looking for something to read. I don't know, maybe a spicy romance urban fantasy novel series? This first book, Games of the Gods, is now available on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, Kobo, and Apple Books. It's got lots of sexual tension and content, lots of steam, gods, monsters, swords, evil plots, lots of fun stuff in here. And things to move your heart too. So if you're looking for it, I will be posting links in the description below. You should check it out. As you can see from my exquisite attire, I love Disney. Disney movies have always been for me like breathing air. I need them to survive. From their swashbuckling pirate adventures to the most romantic stories, I love them all. I'm a huge fan of Disney theme parks. Yes, that's right, Disney theme parks. A lot of people want to go to places like Europe, you know, Paris, France, Italy, Greece even. But no, not this lady. No, this lady wants to go to Disney World like all the time. I think it's an obsession. Is that normal? Is it normal to want to go to Disney World over in Europe? I'm not sure. Either way, that's me. At Epcot Center, which is one of my favorite parks, you can travel around the world, so it's like I'm going to Italy or France anyway. I can go there without spending, tons of money on Europe, even though I'll be spending tons of money on Disney. I guess priorities, right? What would you rather do? I know most of you would rather go to Europe, but hey, if you had Disney in your heart like I do, you would say, hey, Epcot's good enough, right? Now, I love losing my sense of time when I'm meandering around Epcot or even Animal Kingdom, which is my other go-to park. I just love animals and seeing them and being able to learn about them, and some of the attractions there are really fun. I always suggest it to people to go and check it out. If you haven't, you won't be disappointed in it. I love Disney so much that I even worked there as a cast member. That's right, I worked at the Magic Kingdom at Florida, Orlando, Florida. I worked there for 7 years. It's not as long as some people have worked there for. Some people have worked there for like 40 years. My goodness, I can't even keep a job. Well, I can keep a job, but I don't want to stay at a job for 40 years. That is dedication. That's impressive to me. I'm about 7 years and I'm ready to move on to something else, but that's just me. But working for the Disney company, I got to learn all the Disney secrets. And no, I'm not going to tell you what they are, even if you bribe me with tacos. And that's saying a lot, since tacos are my jam, man. Oh, if you were to bribe me with even, I don't know, let's say a box of 50 tacos, the heart-shaped one that I see online floating around every once in a while, even then, I still wouldn't tell you. Working for the company, though, it did not lose any of the magic for me. In fact, it made me appreciate it that much more. Everything it took to run the place is amazing, and the people that work there still, as cast members, they are amazing. You are all amazing. I'm so honored and proud that I have worked there for the 7 years that I did. It was an experience for me that I will never forget, and friends I've made there, like, they've become like my family, and I still miss them, even though since I'm no longer there, I still miss them. I still like going to the theme parks. I will still try to go to the theme parks until the day I die. Hopefully that's a long way off. But I'll be one of those where I will request to sprinkle my ashes in the Haunted Mansion attraction. How awesome would that be? I mean, it is my favorite attraction after all, so it seems kind of fitting. I like the spooky things. But then again, as I thought about that, I would just end up sucked up in a vacuum or something. That doesn't sound like a very magical end to me, after all. Does it seem magical to you, get sucked up in a vacuum cleaner? So maybe being sprinkled in the Haunted Mansion is not such a good idea. Maybe I'll just have like a Disney emblem on my tombstone or something. Who knows? It's a long way off. I hope. I hope. So now, I am a lady who loves Disney princesses. That's right, Disney princesses, especially Jasmine from Aladdin. She is my favorite. When Aladdin first came out in the 1990s, Jasmine, oh my gosh, she was the tops of the princesses. She had a spirit and a willingness to not bend to the laws and rules. She wanted to make her own way, make her own life. Wanted to marry whoever she wanted to for love and not because they just wanted her to get married. Getting married should be for love. Yes. I really loved the movie Aladdin, but I didn't much care for the live action version. No, and it wasn't because Will Smith was blue in it. I mean, he was actually one of the best parts for the movie for me. I liked what they did with the character, even though Robin Williams has been passed away for a number of years now, and he could not reprise the role, which we all understand. I still think Will Smith did a really good job of it. And Mena Massoud nailed Aladdin's charming smile and the personality, and he did an excellent job portraying my favorite clever hero. The movie, it just didn't hit in the feels like I had wanted it to. For me, it lacked something, and I can't put my finger on it as to why I didn't really like this movie. I guess maybe it just didn't have the charm that the original animated one did. Unlike the live-action Beauty and the Beast, which I thought was excellent. I mean, I even felt it was a little bit better than the animated one. Don't get me wrong, I love the animated one, but I don't know, there was just something about the live action. Maybe it was because the Beast, he finally got his own solo song. Dude, finally! Evermore! Wow, what a song! That song, I loved it the minute I heard it. And then I went out as soon as that movie ended and I searched for the song to download onto my computer so that I would have it forevermore. Yes, that was the song. I was so super impressed, and it conveys love in all the right ways. I did hear that there might be a Aladdin sequel, a live action sequel in the works. But who really knows? There's so much going on with the Disney company in the terms of movies and cartoons. So hopefully it is, and hopefully it might be a little bit better, in my opinion, than the original. I will watch it. I will see what it's going on if it actually does come to fruition. Who knows? We'll see. The Disney writers always seem to be on point when it comes to writing the memorable romance scenes. For instance, Lady and the Tramp, the meatball scene. Oh, how cute, right? Him rolling the meatball to her and then looking at each other. I know they're dogs, but it was super sweet. He also had the Bella Notte song singing in the background, romantic Italian, beautifully written song. It was a good scene. It was a really cute scene. Between dogs. It was between dogs. They were able to get personality and romance and love between two animals. How adorable. And then you have the Flynn Rider and Rapunzel scene in Tangled. You know, they're on the water, the lanterns illuminating them. Oh, so sweet, so beautiful. As they're gazing into each other's eyes. That romance scene is forever ingrained in my memory. Forever and ever. And then even the Tiana and the Prince Naveen scene. Yes, they're frogs, but that scene was totally adorable and totally cute and romantic, with him getting her to dance with him. And Ray, not Roy, Ray, singing the Ma Belle Evangeline as they danced around the water lilies. Oh, see, and who says they can't write romance anymore? Disney is able to nail it time and time again. And then I cannot forget my most treasured romance scene, the balcony scene between Aladdin and Princess Jasmine. Oh, that scene was really, really sweet. At the end, after she comes back, after he brings her back after their carpet ride around the world. Oh, the long lingering look before they're about to kiss. I had that on a mug. Sadly, the mug, it broke, and I really wished I could have found a replacement. That almost kiss scene, them staring at each other, oh, my mug, it broke, yes. I was 14 when that mug broke. Look at me, a grown woman, still sad over a broken mug that happened almost a lifetime ago. But it still gets me in my heart that I could still see the pieces of it on the ground. On the floor, on the carpet, shattered into, broken into like 3 or 4 pieces. Oh, it still hurts me. Gosh, I'm not 14 anymore, but it still stings like I was 14. Yes, tough breaks, right? We lose mugs we cherished. Oh well. Hopefully someday I'll be able to find a replacement for it. Maybe eBay or something. It'll pop up. I hope. Aladdin still is my favorite Disney animated film. It's filled with romance. It starts off as an adventure, but it's mostly a romance if you actually watch the movie. I mean, even when Aladdin's first glimpse of Princess Jasmine was like, wow, man, it's right there. Right there is when they nail the romance, and it is on point every time for me. Sweet, very nice, very good romance. Are you ready for the best non-romantic Disney movie of all time? Can you guess what it is? I'll give you a second. Am I wearing a watch? No, your second is up. It's The Emperor's New Groove. That's right. The Emperor's New Groove. Yes, you heard it here, my dudes. The Emperor's New Groove is, I suggest you go see it. It's a rip-roaring good time, made in 2005. It's about a greedy and selfish Emperor Cusco who wants to destroy an entire town to make way for his amusement park. What a jerk, man. What a big jerk. He just makes everyone so angry that his advisor and a witch, along with her trusty, innocent henchman Kronk, try to kill him. Kill him in a Disney cartoon? How horrible, right? Huh. Well, the murder didn't actually happen because he accidentally got changed into a llama. Oh my gosh, changed into a llama, how funny. Oh, it was crazy, crazy fun. He actually ends up lost in the jungle in this llama form. And he has to depend on the village leader of the town he wanted to destroy. Talk about karma, right? It's such a great movie, and it gets a little to no recognition. There's very little merch available. I mean, come on, how can you not, how could this movie not get more, publicity or more information about it? I know that's not the word I'm looking for. Let me consult my notes. I'm very terrible at memorizing lines, so I have notes. Yes. How can it not get more praise? I mean, you got Tom Jones doing the theme song. You can't get bigger than that. You know, Tom Jones, it's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Yeah, Tom Jones. I love that. I love that song. I love Tom Jones. I don't know. A lot of people need to listen to him more. All his old stuff. His old stuff is great. Emperor's New Groove is a quirky and fun movie. The best character for me is Yzma, the witch, the advisor witch. Oh God, she was hilarious. She's voiced by the late great Eartha Kitt. Her performance as Yzma has me rolling in laughter pretty much the whole time. The way she was able to bring out Yzma's hilarity was way better than Captain Hook. You know, even he's a funny villain too, but nothing for me compared to Yzma. Okay, Yzma has it going on when it comes to comedy. Excellent. And Kronk, her henchman, dear, sweet, hunky, trusting Kronk, who gets pulled into this murder plot, this scheme, and he battles his conscience along the way throughout the entire movie. He didn't deserve that. Poor Kronk. I was very happy for him when he found true love in Mrs. Birdwell in the Emperor's New Groove sequel, Kronk's New Groove, which I feel was the much better direct-to-video sequels that there were at the time. That was just a way for them to train their animators, so they went to direct video. I was so happy for him that he found his true love in the sequel. I mean, they had really good personalities that actually went well together. If you haven't seen The Emperor's New Groove, go now, run, watch the movie. You won't be disappointed. Now, what I'm really hoping for, and this is before I eventually die, is to see a Disney movie, or Disney animated movie with a Japanese princess. Wouldn't that be nice? I mean, and not a short story either. A nice full-length feature. Come on, Disney. Make it so. Grant my wish. A dream is a wish your heart makes after all, right? This romance writer is always impressed by Disney's writers. I'm gonna move my paper, sorry. It's by Disney writers, and every time I watch one of their movies, their animated features, the magic, I still feel the magic. No matter, I don't think it'll ever go away from me. I'll be 96 years old, and I will be super excited to munch on some tacos, watch the latest Disney feature, animation, short, whatever it is, and then take a trip to Magic Kingdom. They can push me around in my wheelchair, or I can use the walker. It'll be great. You watch. Romance is still alive, my dudes, my friends, and Disney proves it time and time again. Let me know what your favorite Disney movie is in the comments below, and maybe we can have a discussion there. Who knows? I could literally talk about Disney movies for hours and hours and hours. But now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. I think that's a line from something, but I'm not sure what. Maybe the Mickey Mouse Club. I used to watch that too growing up. The old version and the one in the 90s as well. Don't forget that I know I'm stumbling over my words. I'm terrible at this. Don't forget to ring the bell and subscribe to my channel if you want to be alerted every time I post a new video. I try to post every Sunday. This upcoming Sunday there probably won't be a video because I'll be out of town for the holiday. But I will upload one as soon as I can. I never know what I'm going to say when it comes to this, even if I have notes. So it'll be as much as a surprise for you as it will be for me. So thanks for tuning in. It's not goodbye. Remember, it's see you real soon. Do you know what time it is? Well, I think it's time to read.